Hey folks, welcome back. So it's J51 here, and today we're back in another Madden 26 video online live stream. And we're week 2 of season 2 of the Lions franchise. Let's see if we can get a win here.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Having gained about a handful there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds Isaac to Sloan, complete. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. We give up the guts. It's Genty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Which is a gain of 3 there. And the Lions have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
First play, and Young's going to pass. Buys time, rolling right. His first throw is an interception. The LSU rookie with the pick. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Point after good from Smith. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 37 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Up the sideline to the 45. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Red, yellow, needle blue. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st down, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, ready.
To the air, yet again. Young hits his tight end on the corner route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
Watch out, 50 series.
A gain of 12.
From the red zone now.
And the Panther first down.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready?
Quickly out to the right, complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This is our last play of the quarter. Giving this to Genty. Will there be a quality gain on the run? And that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one here. The scoreboard reads 15-14. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Let's get to that wide, complete. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg, and too far left as well. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Defense shows blitz. Young hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Watch out now. 50 series. Down.
Out of the shotgun, and give to Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
97. 6. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. Rally. Black. 95. Set. Go.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready, ready, ready.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Young. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He brings it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead to 7. The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This will end up as a touchback.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Back to throw, Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Mega. Here we go. Right. White. Beetle blue.
Out of the gun, Young taking a shot deep here. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the 42.
Claws red. Down. 33. Yellow. Field.
Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Again, it's Young. Dumps it underneath, covered. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
The Panthers, first down.
52 blast. Blue, right.
22-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here's Young again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
Now it's Young. Cut, 9-yard line. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass out quickly to Leggett. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Smith has it on the tee and it's ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Set.
On first down, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't give much, up to maybe their own 40. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
560. Here we go. Claws red. Blue. 32. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in close to the 8. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Shot. 17. Here we go.
This is Leggett working the left side. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. 52. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On play action, here's Young. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Ready up.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43. Green Jack. Set.
They're going for it, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Counter give to Genty, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Bates' kick is up and good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Brought in right side by McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one does not go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This is Genty on 2nd. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set punch. Steal. Green jack. Black shot. Claws red. Ready.
Young to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Yellow. Hut, hut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. That's cut at the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
For the extra point.
Bates Lions tacks on the extra point. And the Lions shave some of the lead. It's down to 12.
Lions 31. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Needle blue, 33. Red, yellow. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry up here.
Ready.
1st down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Hubbard can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Point after from Smith is good. And the Panthers go up by 19. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. And off to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call it pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Now he's trying one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now Hurts on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. Desperation time here. He's going deep this time. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Point after good from Smith. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Genty from the gun. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They'll go. Hurts. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So first down from the 41.
Ready, 46.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
96, Mega.
A 2nd down throw for Young. McMillan hauls it in. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And now they have a first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
10 seconds, 45. One. Spike, White, ready.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Panthers are running them out of the building. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Lions 31.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trying to do some window dressing. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Set. 43 rail. Red. 38. Black shot. Needle blue. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Point after from Smith is good. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead.
Lions 31.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jency. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd down run gets them 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The Lions readying for the punch. Jack Fox will kick it away. He has it at the 13. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go red.
They've got a man in motion.
50, green. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Well, he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Panthers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Point after good from Smith. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Lions 31.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it was a game for faith.
Really not moves, but that's... Well, 5-1 crew. Talk to 5-1 crew later. Bye.